Hey guys, Sean with Shade Tree here. Today I'm going to be taking y'all on a little virtual tour of the farm. I know a lot of y'all can't get out this way because of time restrictions and distance, so I'm going to try to give y'all a minimally edited video on what the place looks like, for good or bad. Let's get started. Okay, here we are at the entrance to the farm. This is Farm 1, is what we call it. This is our physical address. You pull in right here. Okay, we got some 6-inch live oaks off to the right here. Not many left in this field. I got some more fields with them, but those are about 22 foot tall and 52-inch basket, along with some younger 5-inch. We got some Eaglestons. That field, I haven't even touched that field yet, but it's got some younger stuff in it, a little bit smaller than I typically like to sell. We got some Ligustrums here. These are about 9 foot in this field. These are ready for sale. We harvest these to order. Those would be probably in a 40-inch basket. Okay, we got some Augustina live oaks here. Those are in 36s. We got some guavas, pineapple guava, also known as feijoa. Also harvested to order. Some young crops aren't ready yet. Got some East Palacas, we got some Eaglestons. We got some 3-inch live oaks. This is a crop of 3-inch live oaks I really haven't even messed with yet. You can see it's mostly still full of trees. And those are ready to ship anytime, pre-dug. We got some Nellie R. Stevens hollies, clear trunk and folded ground. These are harvested to order. And these are red robin hollies. Also harvested order. Nothing here, just going by the farm, and we went by the barn a second ago. That's our greenhouse. Do a lot of stuff in it. We got an open field, just got fixed, ready to plant. We got our container operation. We don't sell any of these containers. We just do them all for ourselves. So, on our own production. Our old greenhouse, no longer in use. Big deity there. We got a field of winged elms mixed with Ligustrums. 3-inch caliper. Got some sweet gums out there mixed with Ligustrums. We got some bigger Eaglestons. Some folded ground, some clear trunk. That field's about 14 foot. Then we got a younger field of Eaglestons. It's about 3-inch caliper, some 12 footers. A lot of them are like 11 foot tall, harvested to order. Some young crops on the left and right. One old Natchez crepe myrtle out there, standard. We got field of live oaks. This field has 4-inch, 5-inch, and 6-inch in it. You also see a lot of these live oaks close to the road right here are off color, a little yellow, and that's due to the lime that is in the road. When we first started, we used a lot of lime on the road, and it made a lot of the trees off color. All right, so I backed up to look at these pines here. These are about 10 footers, and there's also 12 footers in there. We pride ourselves on our pines, that's for sure. They're nice and straight, independent of a stake. All right, so we went by some red robins, and we got some young crepe myrtles. We haven't really messed with this crop too much yet. Yep, they're still a little young. We got some big Nellies, clear trunk. Those are about to ship to Texas. We got some elms. That's one of our larger elms. We got some young magnolias. Haven't really messed with this crop much yet. Still on the young side. Also, our magnolias aren't going to be harvested till June, so you can hit us up then. Got a field of podocarpus. I think that field's pretty much sold out, so don't beat me up on those. We got fields of live oaks, 4-inch, 5-inch in here, some 6s in the back. A lot of material. We got a lot of live oaks in stock. If you need any live oaks, give me a holler. I'll give you a good deal. Got some Nellies, pineapple guava, second field of those. Some bigger mags. We got some bald cypress. Got some nuttals. Nuttals are a type of red oak. Young field of cedars. There's some 8-footers in there. Let's see. And you'll notice we do a lot of mixing. Ligustrums are mixed with trees. But anyways, here's some nuttals right here. Some more of them, bigger ones. Got a younger field of live oaks. It's about 3-inch caliper in here. Got to get rid of every other tree by the end of the year. Got some sycamores. Crop's not quite ready yet. Young pines, not quite ready yet. Some young crepes, not ready. But we do got some big ligustrums. Hey, I got some big fat boys, and they're thick. We shear those things a lot of times twice a year. You know, so, and it makes a difference. The more you shear, the fuller they are. Old boathouse. We got some field of young maples, young field of East Palacas. I got to move some of these EPs. Let me know if you need some. Florida native. We got some red robin hollies, and then also these Nellies. Nellie R. Stevens hollies, harvested order. They might not look big close to the road, but down in the bottom, there's some 10-footers in there. So some clear trunk Nellies. We got a field of this is Bracken's Brown Beauty magnolias. Like I said, mags will be ready in June. We'll start harvesting them. They got a really tender new growth right now. It makes it very difficult to harvest, but they are root pruned yearly, so that does help things. We got some sweet gum. We got 3-inch, about 12 foot tall, some 4-inch still left. Some ligustrums mixed with winged elms. We got some big, those are red robins right there, red robin hollies. Some shumards. Shumard is a type of red oak. We got some big Florida flame maples. Saw that one little crooked one there. See, that's the thing, man. When you're riding through this farm, when you're the grower, and stuff, you look at all the imperfections, and it drives you crazy, honestly, because everybody else will be riding through the place and go, "Oh, the place looks great," but I see that one crooked tree there, or one off-color tree there, and it drives me crazy. So, but anyways, so we got another field of Eaglestons. These are some big boys, like 14-footers. I don't get as many calls for the 14-footers as I do the 12s. So, it's not easy. It's how many do you hold back for 14, We got a field of, these are Drake elms. It's probably the most weeping of any elm that I grow. So if you want a nice weeping look to your elm, maybe go with the Drake. Got some red robins and Nellies, some big fat boys. The thing is about field-grown Nellies are a lot of times they start growing wide, just wide. We give them all the sunlight, and they don't want to grow tall. So we end up getting with really wide trees. Maybe we'll do some more stakes in the future. Here's some more Augustina live oaks, the only cultivar we grow. Now these are some seedling live oaks. About 90% of what you see on our farm as far as oaks go are going to be seedlings. A little bit of Augustinas, but. All right, so we got just some fields of big Nellies and big red robins. Young field of shumards. Some bald cypress. Don't have a lot of bald cypress in stock. We're saving everything for 4-inch now. So taking a 3-inch off the list for now. Got some fields of live oaks, 4-inch caliper mostly in there, ready to ship. Root pruned yearly. They're already harvested. Got some Brodies and some southern red cedars mixed. This is a young field of maples. I don't have many of these left. Let me know if you need some. Let's see. Got some shumards driving by and some bigger bald cypress. Don't have many of those big boys, so need 4-inch. Let me know. We got some ligustrums, some more sweet gums, 3-inch caliper, about 12 foot tall, already pre-dug. Some larger size Nellies. Some of these are almost 12 foot, but just not quite. Young field of mags, and you see our bottom plow over there. All right, so we're coming up on this is a field. This is my largest, at least in caliper, Eaglestons. You know, some of them are 5-inch caliper, they're just not super tall. Like I said, once you give them a lot of sunlight, too much sunlight makes them just keep getting fatter and fatter and fatter, not taller. Eaglestons, some Magnolias. Those are Dee Blanchards, and along with some Claudia Wanamakers. Still filling out. They're almost there. See a little gap in a couple of them. Some Little Gem Magnolias, all harvested to order, root pruned yearly. These are some Nellie R. Stevens. This is probably the most Nellies I have in a field of 10-footers. Texas has been getting a lot of Nellies this year, Nellies and Eaglestons. Along with Tennessee too. They like their Nellies also. Young field of Eaglestons, clear trunk and folded ground. And you'll notice I say clear trunk instead of standard, because standard actually just means one trunk. Even our folded ground Eaglestons are one trunk. So I try to specify that they're clear trunk Eaglestons. All right, we got another field of Eaglestons. Some big boys, not many left in this field. Some Magnolias. Those are Dee's closest to us, along with some Little Gems. Probably the most Little Gem I have in a single crop right here. Not quite ready to dig yet. You see they're still flushing out. A little too early to dig right now. Another field of live oaks. These ones are about 4-inch caliper, most of them. Some 4.5s. Plan on having a ton of 5-inch late summer this year. So if you need some big 5-inch, like 18-foot tall trees, call me up. And hey, if you need 18-foot tall trees right now, call me up. I got plenty of them. All right, got ligustrums. Harvested order. Another field of big Eaglestons. Field of small Eaglestons. They're almost done flushing. We haven't been trying to get out of that field yet because of the flush. East Palacas, 3-inch caliper. East Palacas not quite as full as Eaglestons are. It's just the way the tree grows. These are some Dahoons right here. These Dahoons aren't getting super tall for me, so you know, try not to beat me up over height. Some crepe myrtles. I do mostly multi-trunk, and I have very, very few clear trunk crepe myrtles or standard crepe myrtles. All right, we got some bigger crepe myrtles, a Muskogee and Natchez, harvested to order. Some big ligustrums, young stuff on the right. I'm trying to restock my 10-foot ligustrums. It's been hard to do. Every time they get close to 10 foot, they get sold. So, got a young field of Nellies, probably some 8-footers in there. Got some young pines, some leftover shoe-marred oaks, some southern red cedar mixed with Brody red cedar, which Brodies are eastern. Young field of magnolias. Haven't even messed with this crop yet. Mags will be available in June. Let's see, we got some young stuff, some young mags. These are some big live oaks. These are probably some of my biggest right now. These are over 22 foot tall, 6-inch caliper in a 52-inch basket. Yeah, 6-inch is my biggest right now. I had 7s, they all sold. I had 6.5s, they all sold. These are my 3-inch caliper live oaks. Got plenty of them. These are still young. This is my young crops. I haven't really been messing with it too much. Probably late summer, fall, I'll be selling a lot of those from that crop. Young stuff, none of that's harvested. Got a field of Eaglestons, some big boys, some 14-footers. Got some young field of Dee Blanchard magnolias. See, they're still filling out, little gappy. Some East Palacas, some Dahoons. Then we got some field of Allay elms, Drake elms, and Bosque elms. They're very similar looking trees. You can tell them when you're standing next to the different types, you can see the difference, but pretty similar. 3-inch caliper, 14 foot. Now these are river birch, not quite ready for sale yet. You get a couple more feet on them, which would be no time at all. Field of live oaks on the right, and then we got some Shumard oaks on the left, along with some big maples. Well, that pretty much ends the tour. I hope you enjoyed it. If you've seen anything you're interested in, just let me know.